What's up, guys? It's your boy KIDSTATIIC. I'm back for another video. Hope you guys are doing good. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Today we'll be reacting to Mustache and Viltrumite Mark. What's the difference? Now, honestly, I have a lot of questions myself regarding this topic, so we're gonna get right into it, and then I'll give my reaction as the video goes on.
Superhumans, all resembling invincible, are wreaking havoc in cities around the world, overwhelming local and government forces. At first, they were believed to actually be invincible, until reports revealed there are multiple individuals involved. It's unclear why these attacks are happening or how long they will continue. But police are telling everyone
Go!
to stay
Destroy everything in your path! Make them see invincible! Make them fear invincible! Make them hide!
In Season 3 of Invincible, or Issue 60 of the first volume, we are introduced to the Invincible variants. 16 alternate versions of Mark Grayson began their rampage on Earth under the orders of Angstrom Levy. However, two stand out amongst the others, these two being Mustache Mark and Viltrumite Mark, officially known as Mustache Invincible and Viltrum Invincible. Both sport Viltrum's colors, with Mustache even having the iconic facial hair. But they seem to be different. Their attitudes and feats vary, so in this video I'm going to cover the differences and potential backstories for both variants. Keep in mind that this is mostly speculation, so feel free to comment your own thoughts, but I'll start with Mustache Invincible.
Mustache here seems to have the usual Viltrumite attitude. His stoic demeanor is similar to Nolan's, showing Mark's admiration for his father and the Empire as a whole. He possesses the quick-to-kill method and immediately accepts Angstrom's offer. In the show, Mustache Mark is the one to take on Tech Jacket. However, he is dispatched relatively quickly, and it seems like Tech Jacket didn't sustain much damage. In the comics, he was killed on day 2 by a group of female superheroes. In terms of an official lore, not much is known about Mustache's background. His origin is probably similar to ours.
Yeah, you would have thought he was a lot stronger when you think about it, given his origins and backgrounds and how he became the version of Mark that he was. I definitely would have thought that he was way stronger, but Tech Jacket is
Remain
that guy.
invincible. However, the turning point would be when Nolan would reveal the true nature of the Viltrum Empire. Instead of rebelling and fighting back, Mustache would joyously accept the offer to join his father. He would don the Viltrum uniform and sport the iconic mustache. Now, I've seen theories online that Mustache was born and raised on Viltrum, thus leading to his acceptance of his heritage, but this can't be true, since Mustache still has the invincible eye on his uniform. This implies he was still invincible before accepting Nolan's offer. What I think is more plausible is that Mark simply implemented the Viltrum uniform into his already made costume. With that, we can move on to Viltrumite Mark.
I've killed you before, and I'll kill you again.
Viltrumite Mark stands out against the other variants. His stoic demeanor contrasts the mostly homicidal and relentless Invincibles. He's all action, no talk. He is one of the few surviving Marks to last throughout all 3 days. In the show, he killed the astounding Wolfman of his world. He faces him again, but this fight ends with both of them surviving. During this shot of the destruction reflecting off their eyes, we can see remnants of what appears to be Chicago. This is similar to the comic version, where Viltrumite Mark is seen hovering above the city's remains. The comic version is stronger, however, considering he killed his world's Spawn. He even remarks that he'll kill Spawn again. However, the aftermath isn't shown, so we can assume Spawn survived. Nevertheless, both versions of Viltrumite Mark are betrayed by Angstrom and sent to the Wasteland Dimension. Because this hasn't been shown in the show yet, I'll focus on the comic from this point forward. The Marks searched the dimension for weeks, but desperation set in. Sinister Mark, also known as Cape Invincible, began to kill the weaker variants in order to feast on their remains. The stronger Marks joined in until Sinister turned on them. Viltrumite Mark was the last variant to be killed and eaten, judging by his relatively fresh corpse and the beard on his face. Ranking him against the other variants, he's within the top 3 in strength, just below Mohawk and Sinister. So besides the varying power levels, what else is different between Viltrum Invincible compared to Mustache Mark? Viltrumite Mark's uniform is more sleek and looks like the standard attire for the Empire. He also lacks the signature mustache. This, plus his stoic demeanor, hints at him being less enthusiastic about being a Viltrumite. Perhaps when Nolan told Mark the truth, he was less receptive than Mustache Mark, but realizing that he had no chance fighting back against Omni-Man and the rest of the Viltrum Empire, he reluctantly accepted Nolan's offer. But deep down, he hates the Empire and thus doesn't grow a mustache. But nevertheless, this Mark still follows their ways and wreaks havoc wherever he goes. While similar in appearance and actions, these two variants are quite different from each other. Of course, there are other theories as to why Viltrumite Mark doesn't grow the mustache, or why Mustache Mark has the invincible insignia, but these are my explanations for it. This is also my first time uploading anything Invincible related on this channel, so please give feedback in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and feel free to comment suggestions for future videos. But that was everything.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good, honestly. I think at some point we need a fleshed out series on each mark and how he ended up the way he did. Now we know for sure that our mark is the only mark out of all other dimensions to be good. Normally, all invincible go bad. So I think that is a really good idea, concept that we have to work with. And I would love to see shows on the other marks as well, like I said. So I think that would be cool. But anyway, how you guys feel about the difference between Mustache Mark and Viltrumite Mark? Make sure you guys jump in the comments. I'll try to respond to you guys the best I can. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Kid Static. I'm out. Peace.